Hey Pisces, so welcome to Asonia's Readings. This is going to be a bonus read for today. Um, I'm chilling, so I'm like, let me go ahead and make another video for Pisces. So welcome to Asonia's Readings. For those of you who are new to this channel, this is a new page, as you can see, um, here on YouTube. So for those of you who have already donated to the channel, I appreciate the donations. Those of you who are already subscribed, I appreciate you coming back. There is information in the description box below. You can also leave a comment, subscribe, and share the video. And like. Okay, Pisces, so let's see what intuitive messages your spirit guides want you to know. In addition to the earlier reading, if you haven't checked out the reading I'm talking about, you can check it out after this one, that's fine. But make sure you stop by, because it's actually like a boss up type of read. So it's, I believe it's helpful because I'm a Pisces myself. So, okay, let's get it. What messages do we have for Pisces? So I have the King of Wands, Seven of Swords, King of Cups, Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. So for the cards that are reverse, that's going to be your energy. And the cards that are upright, that's going to be, it can either be a person that you're dealing with's energy, or it can be what's to come. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, so the King of Wands and the Seven of Swords is in reverse. We're gonna start with these two. This is what these cards look like. Okay, so there's been a lot of grounding, and I want to say like reconstruction going on with you internally. You may be wanting to work out more. Me personally, I haven't had time to really work out as much, so you know, that really doesn't apply to me per se as a Pisces. But I think there is a sense of like re-leveling your mindset. You see this man, he has like a crown, and his feet are like freaking tree stumps, and his arms are too. He got a sword, and what I'm seeing there is like there's grounding. You're being more grounded with your life's purpose. You could be dealing with an earth sign who has shown interest in you. Again, if you've known them in your past, a Taurus in particular. I think if it's a Virgo, they're kind of standoffish. And if it's a Capricorn, they're really not giving too much conversation, but there has been a slight bit of conversation now. I'm sensing it was a level of toxicity in the past, and I'm thinking most of that was from you being blind to your greatness. You see, it's a lion here. He has fire all around him. He has blindfold on, and then he's growling because he got all these knives at him, and he's basically under attack. I feel like your spirit was under attack. This was a way to get you to feel uncomfortable because you weren't really where you needed to be spiritually. So it was a way of forcing you to grow. It was a way of forcing people out of your life so they won't treat you in a certain way. I think people are starting to respect you more. They're starting to see your worth. And I think that's beautiful because you're starting to see your worth. And it's always been there. I don't want you to think that it hasn't always been there. It's just sometimes people's view, they have like a obstructed view. You know what I'm saying? And that could be because of the way the moon phases, the way the planets are aligned. just like the time period we're actually living in, like what energy is occupying the earth, you know, the cosmos, the everything, what energy. So there's a really strong love vibration going on right now in the music world. And you know it dominates everything basically with the music, you know. In the music world, what's to come, not necessarily right now, but what's to come is a lot of love. And your energy is already picking up on that, and people energetically are picking up on that. And that's why you're getting I feel like you're getting a lot of love, a lot of grounding. All eyes are on you, if you haven't noticed. And if people aren't really reaching out, best believe people are talking about you in some form or fashion. So the King of Cups here, you're gonna triumph in every ability that you have. You have a sense of urgency before this cycle that we're going through right now is up, to get it done. You know, your ancestors are counting on you, and you're going to operate with love, and that's going to be the beauty of it. It's going to be memorable. It's almost as if what you're going to do in this time frame, that's going to basically be the staple of who you are. And I don't really know when another growth period is going to come. I can't see that far, but this growth spurt that you're going through right now is a complete level up. This King of Cups here, like you see your cup, because I did a reading for you earlier. If you check it out after this one, I was talking about you pouring into your own cup. Okay. And so, and you had enough that it was overfilling. Okay. And because one thing about you, Pisces, you're not going to shut off loving others. Like, if you love a person, let's take this into relationship now. If you love a person and they treat you like shit and you're still dealing with that person, it's because you have hope. You have hope that they'll change and they'll treat you better. That you have hope. You don't just give up on something that you love really, really easily. You know what I'm saying? And but when you do, it's, you know, you're done. And it takes a lot for you to have that trust and that love that you once had. And trust me, they feel it. They definitely feel it, because it's nothing like it. So I think that's the relationship you had with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're regaining the love that you should have had a long time ago, but you didn't. You see, there's a dead body. There's a corpse here. So, you know, your past is replenishing your future. You know, what you've been through, the hurt, feeling defeated, feeling weak, feeling under attack, feeling blind. And really you can look at this as like a peg leg and a peg arm. Arms that, you know, you can't really use effectively. You know, you couldn't really do what you needed to do effectively. You feel like there was something keeping you back, but you had all this sunshine still on you. You had all this brightness still about you, and you just couldn't understand why you couldn't utilize it. That is, it's been the fertilizer to what's to come, to what's to grow. And it's looking good. You know, green, you know, you got your mountains with the snow on top, and the sun is going to rise and melt it, you know, so that the water can continue to nourish the plants. You know, with compost, if you know anything about compost, which you probably don't, I don't know, you know, dead fish bones, remains, even like old food, anything decaying, it is a great fertilizer. Anything that is not of use, that is no longer of use, it can definitely be used to replenish, you know what I'm saying, compost. So that's what I'm seeing here also. You got the cosmos, you got the, you know, the universe, your ancestors, you know, you're wrapped in love. You're surrounded by okay. And honestly, I was trying to figure out what this is, and I feel like I got a download mid video. Okay, this is a spirit. These are your spirit guides. This is showing that because it looks like a falling star. It really does look like a falling star, and maybe it could be, but hey, falling stars could symbolize just movement of, you know, your spirit guides in the cosmos, you know. All right, let's carry on. So I have the Seven of Cups here, and that is in reverse. I'm gonna do 2 cards at a time, and then I have the Nine of Swords here, which is upright. All right, so what did I say? I said the reverse is going to be your energy, and the upright is going to be the energy of somebody you're dealing with. Okay. All right, so let's look a little. I think this falls hand in hand with the King of Cups that we have here. It falls hand in hand with that. I'm not really getting too much to say outside of what I pulled. So let's move on to the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you know, I actually pulled this card in a reading that I did for you Pisces not too long ago. And I'm sensing the same kind of energy. The same kind of energy. And it's like you're so leveled. You're so like, I'm going to say stable, down to earth, you know, just ready for reality. That when things are placed into your path to try to knock you down or stop you, you've already been equipped, you know, to be protected. That is what your ancestors want you to know, honey. Like, you've already been protected. Like, you see this hedgehog got a freaking blindfold on its face, and that's for a purpose. But it also, see, I think like these could represent feathers at sometimes when I do my readings, and other times it could represent knives. So this is definitely knives, and this is definitely fire. Okay, so you're protected. Your spirit guides got you. Just keep going. And that's the key to life, is to keep going. You know, I had a friend who committed suicide early this year, and she actually came to visit me before her actual funeral, and her mother had she actually had her conjured up so that she can have a conversation with her. And before I spoke with her mother, this is kind of out of the reading, but if it resonates, if it helps you, you know, that is the purpose of me bringing up this story. But before I spoke with her mother about her actual experience with her daughter being conjured up and having a conversation with her, my friend spoke to me and let me know that what she did was stupid. And so when I talked to her mother about committing suicide, when I talked to her mother and how it wasn't a noble act, it wasn't, you know. When I spoke to her mother said the same thing. And she heard the lady who did the actual conjuring up, when she was speaking to her, she was talking like my best friend, like just using the same words. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody has their own way of communicating, their own style. And she was just talking just how my best friend talked. And the same thing when she came to visit me, I heard her voice clear as day. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know, the whole reason why I brought that up is because you can't give up. I don't know if this video is going out to somebody who's been thinking about giving up or having certain demons messing with you about, like, you know, wanting to give up. Things ain't really been working out in your favor, but there's so much more for you. There's so much more for you, okay? So Queen of Wands, Queen energy, big queen energy, big boss energy, big king energy, okay? All right. Yeah. Even in the night. Even in the night. All right. All day. 24/7. Okay. It's hold on. It's judgment. There you go. It's judgment. Your whole life has been judgment. Because life is about making choices and living with the consequences that, you know, of the choices you make, you know? And so I'm feeling this message steering in another direction. Maybe someone is, you know, not feeling too happy about the events that they've been through. You know, sometimes we can get caught up in thinking about the past and getting sad about failed relationships or failed opportunities, you know? But I want you to look at this judgment card here. Once again, another blindfold. He got one of those doves with eyes on their wings. Okay? And there's a bell. Sound the alarm. I'm hearing Beyonce ring the alarm. That's what I'm hearing. All right, so the last card is Ace of Pentacles. That's what it looks like right there. And so, yeah, there's definitely going to be a reward for sticking through. And I think this is an amazing card. Also, you may be receiving some form of message. A message that was supposed to have gotten to you a long time ago. Independence. Your ability to be independent. To unlock or have the code. Like I'm getting like there's a code to life, you know, a secret code to life. Or your pineal gland was it needs to be decalcified. There was just a blockage there. There was a blockage from a message getting actually delivered to you. And it just looks like all of that, like I said, is just going to be the fertilizer for what is about to be great. You know, coins in abundance, health in abundance. Speak these words over you. Speak the affirmations over you. Because you have, honestly, you have Pisces, you have a lot of good coming to you. Okay? All right. So with that being said, this is the bonus read that I wanted to do for you, Pisces, since I have time. But y'all go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and you lasted this long. You know, you hit the freaking bell. I need to start saying that in my videos. Hit the bell so that you can be notified with my next uploads. Also, like, and if you want to donate to the channel, do so. The information is down below. Also, my readings and everything I have to offer down below. I'm going to do better with actually checking my email. I haven't checked my email. Look at bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. And yeah, leave a comment and I'll see you on the next one. All right, peace.